Yeah, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons University for our official first episode. The last one was just our character creator. So yeah, let's go ahead and start introductions for our characters. If Anthony wants to start.
My name is Justinius Maximus Bartholomew Harrison Martha Jackson Francisco the Fourth, son of I forgot to think of names for my parents.
Oh.
Darn. Hell. They're important people. That's all you need to know. Son of
Exactly.
some important people. And I am a priest. Cleric.
Or cleric.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the same thing.
Cool. Jack.
I don't know any Jack. My name is Gundrick Farforge, and I'm going to be a barbarian. I am studying to become a stonemason. That's my goal at D&DU.
Nice. Awesome. Quinn.
All right, what's up, guys? My name's Skids. I'm a deep gnome, and it's just Skids, no family name, because he's got reasons behind it. He doesn't talk about his family anymore. And fun fact about Skids, he's got 13 toes total. 8 on his left, 5 on his right.
All right. Cool. Kirsten.
Hey guys, this is Thad Ladley. I'm a half elf bard, rizziest guy in the land, and family dog is Rex. We've had 3 Rexes.
The 3 Rex.
Rex the
Alright.
third.
Rex the third. Okay. And yeah, I am Ethan. I am the dungeon master for this campaign. So without further ado, we've been putting this off for a while, but let's get right into it. Okay. Waterdeep, a melting pot of civilization, culture, and art. Many artisans, nobles, and knowledge seekers come to this place to enjoy the luxuries of the City of Splendors. The Jewel of the Sword Coast has a way of enticing travelers and gaining lifetime residence. Located in the heart of the city lies the University of Waterdeep, or UOW as known by the locals. Young scholars, adventurers, and hopeful aspirants apply and attend every year to hone their skills and instincts. Sweeping arches, high steeples, this place has literally everything. It just so happens that it's the beginning of the new academic year, and all the new freshmen are moving in to make their mark on UOW. We go to the front of the university where parents are dropping off their children, or new students are just flocking into the grand halls. We see a modest carriage pull up to the curb, and a small group of hill dwarves exit the vehicle. Aye, Gunderic! So this is the famous UOW, yeah? We're dropping you off here?
God, I'm so excited to attend D&D University.
And you're sure you have everything, right? Your stonemason's tools, your bedroll. Just check your bag just to make sure right now.
Of course, I have everything I need. 1 second. Where are my stonemason's tools?
Of course you forgot your stonemason's tools. You've always been a forgetful one. Well, I'm sure you can just find your own in the school or do something else of that sort, but it sucks to see you go, son, but I'm sure you will live a happy life here and come back and build some stone stuff for us Hildor folk. Because God knows we don't have that. And that's why we're sending you here.
I'm very excited. Thank you, Father.
Of course, Gunderic. We should go now. The hills have eyes, and they're calling for us. And Gunderic's parents, father, I don't know how many came with you, but they pile back into the carriage, and then they leave for the hills from whence they came. So as Gunderic starts to enter the school, the flapping of wings can be heard. New students look up to see a huge flock of Aarakocra passing to the south of the city for, migration and hibernation. A small figure dive bombs from the group and lands in front of the university, and one more Aarakocra follows them. They go. Justinius! Oh, Sir Justinius, are you sure you're going to be fine here at the school by yourself?
We will make do.
Oh,
among the peasants.
you always say you're going to make do amongst the peasants, but I know what you really want. You want your loftiness, like your high priestess has demanded of us to make for you every single night. We make a new nest for you every night. That's fine with me. Are you sure you don't want me, your attendant? What is my name? Attendant Gizalamu. You don't want Gizalamu to be with you at the university?
Definitely not.
Oh, okay, sir. Well,
Gizalamu.
I hope you have a great education. I'll be back at the end of the year to pick you up. I'm sorry your parents couldn't come. They're very busy doing, priest things and priest things. So I'm just going to go back south with the rest of the tribe, and then once we come back up for migration, we'll come and pick you up. Does that sound okay, sir?
Yes, that is acceptable.
Oh,
Now
okay.
get out of my sight.
Yes, Sir Justinius, yes. And Gizalamu, bless his soul, flies off with the rest of the flock. And who knows? That might be the last we see of him. He might come back up again. Who knows? With that, as Justinius starts to enter the school, we see a few small gnomes emerge from the shadows. And it's Skiz and his band of merry gnome thieves or assorted thieves. They don't all have to be gnomes, but the ones that came are just gnomes. Yo,
All right,
Skiz.
boys.
Yeah. No, go ahead, Skiz. Tell me what you tell me something, Skiz.
All right, boys. I think we're probably good right here. But you see that place right up there?
Yeah, Skiz. What's up with that, Skiz?
I'm about to fucking own this town, bro.
Yeah, Skiz. You
It's
gonna
gonna
be the
be
big man?
all mine.
Yeah, you get big man on campus, and we come over here, and
Oh.
then yeah.
You know how it is. I'm about to run this place.
All right, Skiz, I got you. Give me a little dap up, Skiz. Dap me up, Skiz.
Oh yeah, bro. I got
Yeah, hell yeah,
Christmas
Skiz.
daps. All right,
Hell
that's
yeah,
the
Skiz.
only way to go.
All right, bro. Well, if you ever need us, just whisper in the shadows, and we'll be there. All right, brother.
Oh, dude, I'll call if I need you. But you know me.
Yeah, you
I
know.
roll on my own for the
Hell
most
yeah,
part.
Skiz.
I'll be all right.
That's why we love you, Skiz. Hell yeah, Skiz. And the gnomes that came with Skiz slink back into the shadows, and Skiz starts to walk towards the school. So after that interaction, a very large carriage, almost pretty much like bus size, pulls up to the school, and just elves upon elves just start piling out of it. And among these is a promising young bard who is playing his lute as he exits. May or may not be Wonderwall, but he's playing the lute. And some of the passerbys from the bus are very much complaining. One of them goes, "Dude, you've been playing that fucking lute the entire 7 hours of the trip, and when are you gonna fucking stop, man?"
The vibes can never stop, bro. We gotta bring it here.
Dude, it's just like, I appreciate a good lute from like one guy to the next or one elf to the next, because we're all fucking elves here. But at the end of the day, I think it's just fucking annoying, and you need to get over yourself, bro.
Dude, did you just say that to me right now?
Yeah, bro. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
We're just on our first day and you're getting in my headspace like this, man?
Yeah, bro. What's up, bro? And as you guys are arguing, the huge carriage driver, he goes, "Hey, you fucking hippies, fucking go to school already!" And then he fucking drives off. And you guys decide to break it up, and y'all start going into the school. So as you four specifically walk into the school, it actually appears that you are running a little bit behind. Actually, a lot of the students that did get there got sorted and stuff like that. So as you enter, you are met with a large desk with one receptionist. She's a dragonborn with very thick glasses, and her tongue's just flickering out like a little snake when she's sorting her papers. So she's sorting papers. She's going like, "Yum, yum, yum." So she's sorting papers, she's stamping stuff. Then, so you four are all entered together at this point. And she glances up at you four, and she says, "Well, who might you be?"
What's up,
Hello,
man?
my name is Gundrick. I want to study stonemason school. Where do I go?
Gunderic. And what are your other four names? I need to look you up on the registry real quick.
What's up? I'm Skiz. I'm here to
Skiz.
learn how to make me some more money. So if you ain't talking money, then I ain't here for it.
And how do you spell Skiz?
Skizz. It's phonetic, ma'am.
Interesting. Okay, and you, Mr. Aarakocra, sir?
I am Sir Justinius Maximus Bartholomew Harrison Martha Jackson Francisco the Fourth.
Yes, I remember. We have
Please
to.
direct me away from these common folk.
Yes, yes. Your name is so long, we get to just shorten it to Jim. Is that okay?
How dare you? This is an insult against everything that my family stands for.
Okay,
What is
Jim.
your name?
Yes.
I'm going to report you to the highest authority at this institution.
Okay, Jim.
Oi, bird, stop chirping. We have places to be.
Okay, Jim.
I was not
and
talking to you, sir.
Yeah, calm down, Timothy, Martha Stewart, John Cena. I'll see you later, the third. All right. We don't need to hear all of that every single fucking time.
all right. Anyways, Jim. And you, half elf. What is your name?
I'm Thad Ladley.
Thad Ladley. Oh dear, that one too. You're all very, very late. You should have planned for traffic or whatnot. Usually, when new students arrive, they're sorted into a proper guild here on campus. Normally, one of the 4 major ones. But since you're all very late, all the spots in the major guilds are closed as of right now. So we're going to have to put you in a different guild altogether. Yes, let's see. Yes, the Pariah Guild looks like they have more than enough openings for you. Let me sign you all off and done. So the Pariah Guild is located near the back of campus, and she gives you a little map and like circles it. It's kind of like, um, so the map. I don't have a. I'll create a map for next time, but behind this receptionist office, there is a huge like lawn and pavilion with the 4 major guilds kind of encircling it, and the Pariah Guild is located behind those. So you guys are kind of like in the back. And then so she gives you the map, and then she says, "Now, don't be late to that, dearies." And she ushers you out the doors into the campus green. So huge doors go whoosh, and you guys are met with fresh air, huge lawn, and it's littered with tents, stands, stages. It's all like the different clubs and guilds and like social teams and stuff like that are kind of like, oh, it's freshmen, we gotta recruit everyone. So everyone's out in full force, and this is the guild pavilion where a lot of the main activity will happen pretty much. In the distance, you can see 4 massive buildings, and you can kind of like tell. You can see the banners. It's the 4 major guilds of the university, which actually roll history, everyone. I want to. Their first roll of the game will be a history roll.
Question: how do we roll? Or what? What? Actually, I have a D20 next to me. Actually, well, no, I know. But okay, I've rolled 14.
Oh my god, where is my? Sorry, I'm trying to find. Fuck is the?
What are we rolling history for? Just generally the school, or like?
So yeah, I guess I should say, for history, we're gonna see if you recognize what the names of the 4 major guilds are.
Yeah, wait, where?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How do I do it?
Click this.
I got 10.
10. Okay. What did everyone else roll?
I'm a roll. I rolled a 20, 16 plus 4.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
I have 18 total.
And Kirsten,
I
what
got
did
a
you roll?
2 minus 1.
Oh, okay.
Kirsten
Alright.
knows nothing about anything.
All right. So
Bad lad.
Boy, look at the circus out here.
yeah. Justinius and Gunderic both recognize the names of the 4 major guilds. Skiz just knows everything about them because he's cased to join already at this point.
Oh, which one's like the coolest, like most like, top tier guild of
Yeah,
the?
so I
big
can
four?
just describe them for you all right now. So the first one that kind of stands out the most is the Lions Pride Guild. They are a guild devoted to the security and service of the realm. If you think of like classic paladins and knights and law and order and stuff, that is the place for you to go. That is the guild for that. The second one that kind of stands out is the Academium Honor Society. It's a very large tower, kind of just yawns into the sky pretty much. That's where all the like wizardy folk, like everyone who wants to study magic and stuff like that, that's where they go. The next one would be the Revelry Guild. It's it's the frat house on campus, pretty much the resident frat house. They just throw parties all the time. They do a lot of music, stuff like that. And then the last one, kind of shifty, shady. It's called the Ouroboros Guild. Not a lot is known about that, but for you, Skiz, in particular, you know that that is a place where you go to meet a lot of underground contacts. You strike deals with some less than ideal folk. It's the shady part of campus, pretty much.
So I think Skiz is just gonna roll straight up to the Ouroboros Guild.
Okay, cool.
Just
Yeah, they
Kind of
also
like,
they also have a rush table if you want to go to that too on the
oh yeah,
on
I'm
the
gonna
lawn.
walk up to the rush table. It's like,
Sorry, what
What's up,
guild did
brothers?
the lady say we're going to go to?
So you guys were automatically assigned to the Pariah Guild because all the other guilds had
yeah, I
their
don't give no fucks about that.
all the other guilds, their spaces were full. So you guys are your temporary home base is the Pariah Guild. But
Do we know anything about that?
not really. She didn't tell you much about that. You can roll to see if you can find out about the Pariah
I'll
Guild.
roll.
All right,
History again.
that'll be another history check. A lot of this stuff will be history.
I have an 11 total.
11. Okay, Jack, do you want to?
Sure. I got a 16.
16. Okay. So Anthony, you've heard about the Pariah Guild, and for Gundarik, since you got a 16, you know that the Pariah Guild doesn't really have the best reputation among all the other guilds on campus, and it's rather small in size. So that's what you get.
But does guild influence like what you can study, or is it just
No,
kind of
it's
like your social?
it's kind of like your homeroom, kind of. Yeah.
Then Grundlik doesn't give a fuck as long as I can study stonemasonry.
Gotcha. Cool. So Skiz, did you still want to go to
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna roll up to the table and I'll be
Yeah.
like,
Hey, what's up, boys? I've heard you like to get up to some shit, all right?
Yeah,
I just
so
like to welcome you to your new member, and I'm gonna point like a thumb at my chest. Your boy Skiz. Nice to meet you,
So-
acquaintance.
so the person standing there, it's a tall, lanky dude. He's a human. His name is Stevebald, and he goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
I literally just said, bro, my name's Skiz, all right? And
I
I'm
don't give
here
a
to fucking
fuck
run
who
this
you are.
bitch.
You here to run this bitch? You gotta get through all of us.
Hey, bro, on the DL right now, bro, you're kind of acting like a narc right now. That's all I'm saying. Like,
No, yeah,
fucking
and I do narc. I
chill
narc
the
to my
fuck
boss.
out, bro.
I narc to my boss Troy, who narcs to his boss, the Toxicant. So, what's up, bro? You got through like 3 layers of security around here, man.
Bro,
Or a
look,
Barros
man,
ain't no joke.
I know Ouroboros ain't no joke. I ain't no joke neither, bro. I'm coming in and I'm letting you know, all right?
Yeah, so what do you want to know about us? You want to know our deal? What was good?
Yeah, I'd like to know your deal, to be
Yeah?
honest with you.
All right. Well, this is about as honest as we Ouroboros folk can get, so listen up. You come to us when you want shit solved. All right, that's it. You talk to me, you talk to any of the Ouroboros leaders, and they'll get you sorted out. There is a little compensation fee, but we'll get you sorted at the end of the day. And our means is our means, and the means justify the ends, or something like that. I don't know. A professor told me something like that once, but I don't really know. I'm Steve Bald. I'm kind of dumb, but
Hey,
that's our
look,
deal.
man, I'm just trying to be one of them gears in your whole fucking clock you got going on, all right? I don't want to, get shit from you. This ain't no quid pro quo type bullshit, all right? I'm trying to be tight with y'all. I'm trying to get in on that shit because I'm here to fuck some shit up, bro.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you could be part of us. You seem kind of legit, but unfortunately, due to school rules, we're kind of full right now. So, at best, you can check out our rush event, but you can kind of buzz off, though, homie.
Look, man, from what I heard, I just thought y'all wouldn't be the types to really give that much of a fuck about the school rules, but I guess I heard wrong.
No, we don't give a fuck about rules in general, but there are regulations that govern us in this school, so we have to kind of obey them at times. See, we're kind of like the suspicious people, but we do it within the confines of the school.
You're being kind of a square right now, bro.
Hey, man, if that's what it takes for Ouroboros to run, then that's what it takes for Ouroboros to run. You hear me?
All right, pleasure to meet you, acquaintance, and I'm gonna
All
hit
right.
him with another crisp dap.
He gives you his left hand, so it's kind of like it's like a left hand dab. He doesn't really
Damn.
care. So he gives you the left hand dab, and then he like turns around and go talk to his other Ouroboros homies in there.
You just like crush
Yeah.
that. Shit.
So yeah, he doesn't really like give a fuck. What do you guys want to do next? There's a bunch of other. I can tell you.
want to fly ahead of everyone and go towards where the Pariah Guild is meant to meet up.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so while Justinius does that, we can hold that off for a little bit. Thad and Gundrik, what do you guys want to do?
I wonder what Gundrik will do.
Give me the scenery.
Yeah,
Is
so
there anything involved with stonemasonry?
oh yeah, okay. So I can tell you what so there's tents and stuff just littered around the lawn, and the main I guess tables are the 4 main guilds. They're tabling at the event, and then there's a general campus information I guess board and desk. But you can also roll to see if you find a stonemason's a table on the campus green if you want.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
What would that be?
Just give me a straight d20 roll.
Straight D20?
Yeah.
Gundrik got a 6.
There, as far as you can tell, there are no stonemasons guild tables on the lawn. But you
Gundrik
could
is
definitely
very
ask around.
sad.
You could definitely ask around. For
Okay.
it.
And do I know which direction? Or well, what did the secretary tell us to do again? Did she tell us?
She
to
told
go to
you
the guild?
basically to explore the lawn. Whenever you want to head to the Pariah Guild, you can. But generally, she just kind of threw you out into the campus to let you explore. And you also
Okay,
have
I'm
a
gonna
map of the campus too.
Okay, I'm gonna make a beeline to the nearest person.
Okay, great. So yeah, so you're gonna be going to the general campus information board and desk. So there's just some general campus staff there, a couple professors, and God, let's see, Professor. What is it? What would be his name? Professor Rainblood is there, and he is just standing at attention, waiting for someone to ask him stuff.
Oh, excuse me. Do you happen to have an extra set of stonemasonry tools?
Stonemason tools. Well, let's see. I don't have any on me. Let me go ask my friends.
So he turns around and he goes ask his professor's friends. He comes back to you. He's like,
So they don't have anything on them either. But I hear you can find some near like the back of the school, maybe just like in some of the random classrooms. You probably have to rent it. It's university property, but yeah, you can probably find some within the university if you really tried.
Awesome. I don't hear any more context. I just heard back of the school, and I start walking towards what I perceive to be the back of the school
Gotcha.
without any more instructions or any more context.
gotcha. So you're also following in the same direction as Justinius at this point.
Yeah.
So Thad, come to you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so Thad is looking around a bit, scoping the scene. He's liking the vibe at the Revelry Guild quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
He hits a quick breath check.
Uh-huh.
Swings the loot around, he's got the strap going,
Yeah.
so he swings it around from the back. So it's just like doing a casual little like tuning of it as he like strolls over towards kind of the edge. He's not trying to
Yeah.
approach like the main area yet. He's kind of approaching some people on the sides, just kind of really casually like tuning the loot up,
Mm-hmm.
just approaches them and he's all like, hey, so what's the deal over here, guys? What are you about?
Yeah, so you catch the attention of a male half orc named Urto, and he's kind of he's on the plumper side. He's kind of like a big boy. He's got kind of like he's got like a nice collared shirt on, like dress pants and stuff like that. Kind of waddles on over. And he's like, "Oh, yo, bro, I didn't see you there. What's going on? You here to check out the Revelry Guild?"
Yeah, bro. I'm like new here, so just trying to find my place in this crowd.
Oh, sick. Yeah, man. Well, welcome to Revelry. I would say we're the most social guild on campus. We throw
Nice.
bangers literally every day. We got enough blue sand for everyone. We got drinks for everyone. So if you want to go Revelry, you can go Revelry, but if I had to be honest, bro, we're kind of full at the moment, but you could definitely come by our parties, man. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm sad, bro.
Yeah, you're Thad, dude. What a sick name, bro.
Right? My mom
I'm
gave it to me.
Erdo. I'm not like the leader around here. Most of the time, I just kind of run the door at the parties. But I'm
That's
not
what
gonna.
I did in high school, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's the best
Dude,
place to be.
I think we'll get along. Our leader, our guild leader, he's not here right now. He's off like recording a new song or something in the wilderness. But he should be back tonight if you want to like stop by our rush party.
Yeah. I'll like see what's all going on. It's
Yeah,
exciting
yeah.
birthday. Got a lot happening. But I'll
Word,
definitely try
yeah.
to swing by.
Yeah, during when you were saying that, he took another bump of blue sand, so he definitely wasn't listening to anything you were saying. But he was like, "Yeah, right on, dude. Yeah, just drop by the guild hall after the opening ceremony tonight, and we'll get it going." Yeah,
Yeah, sick, bro. Cool.
yeah. So he kind of just goes back, does a couple more bumps, and then like sits down in a chair and like just zones out into the lawn in front of him.
Dad gives
Um,
a very nervous glance when he sees the blue sand.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
like,
okay. All right, but yeah, that's you could talk to more revelry folk. You can do anything else. What do you want to do now?
I think I'm a little curious about our assigned guild. I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
he's interested in this whole thing, but he doesn't want to come on too strong. So
Cool.
might roll
Yes.
back around later.
Cool. So you guys are going to go. Everyone's going to the Pariah Guild at this point, right? Okay.
Yeah, I
Cool.
think so.
Cool. So as you guys walk to the back of campus, you notice that as soon as you leave the area where the four guilds are, everything kind of gets quiet. Um, there's not a lot of activity going on back here. There's no one really back here. You guys are kind of following the map, twisting and turning. Well, I guess Justinius is in the sky, so he's kind of watching down from above. But you kind of take a couple turns and then you come across this. It's not a shack per se, but it's definitely uh, less than ideal. It's a very small building. Um, and it's kind of dilapidated. It's kind of falling apart. And at the top of it, in like hastily scrawled letters, you see the word pariah. So from here, you can kind of safely assume that this is the Pariah Guild. So what do you guys want to do here?
I land directly in front of Thad.
Whoa, dude! Watch for those wings.
Sorry, didn't see you there. I don't pay attention to insects.
I'm just gonna like try to like kind of like walk like under by like the bird wing, just be like out of the way, birdo, and just like kind of just like walk on through.
I flick him with my wing.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
And then I start walking. toward-
Gundrick walks up and is like, "Are you guys going to be stonemasons?"
No, I do not intend to become a stonemason.
How lucrative is that field?
Look at this school. All stonemasonry. We make everything.
You know, that seems like someone with a couple less brain cells than me might want to do. But I think I'm looking for something more on the money side.
The
What's a brain cell?
You don't
architect.
have to worry about that one, big dog. You don't have to worry about that one at all.
The
You just
archi-
stick with me and you'll be all right. All right.
All right.
I could use me some muscle.
The architecture of the school is quite impressive, but it doesn't compare to the the best of the Arakoas.
Don't birds just fly? And do they build too?
You've never heard of the great Arakoa masonries?
I haven't heard of the Arakoa.
And I kind of just turn away from him and stop talking to him.
Done with that.
All right. Do we
Alright,
want
should
to
we walk up on in?
Yeah. Do you guys want to walk on in?
I said we
Yeah,
strut.
yeah.
Cool. So the door's already open, so you guys just walk on in. It's kind of it's a little musty in there. It definitely is not in the best shape, but it's a living. This is where you guys are going to be pretty much dorming and bunking every night. You notice as you walk in, no one is there, first of all. So this is like a couple story building, like 2-story building pretty much. So you walk in, no one's there on the first floor, and then you hear a voice from upstairs go, I'll be right with you guys. And you hear like a kerfluffle upstairs, and you're like, oh my god, Alvis, like fucking get off me. And then you hear footsteps just run down the stairs, and you see a shorter woman with ginger hair and with lots of freckles, and you could definitely tell. You don't even have to roll for this. She definitely exudes an aura of just big sister, like really big sister energy. She has brown trousers and a loose white blouse and a blue scarf, and she has a couple of bracelets and bands around her wrists. So she struts down the stairs. She goes, "Oh my God, are you guys like the new freshmen here?"
Yeah, I'm Skins. I'm my name's Skiz. How's it going?
Oh my God, Skiz, so nice to meet you. I'm Sar. Nice to meet you guys. I'm the vice president around here. The actual president, Alvis, he's upstairs. He's sleeping right now. So it's it's up to me to run the place around here. Sorry, I didn't catch the other three names. Who are you guys?
Yeah, hey, what's up, girl? I'm Thad Ladley, new around here.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously you're new. You're all freshmen, so nice to meet you, Thad.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry.
My name's Gundrick. Nice to meet you.
Gundrick. Oh wow, what a fantastic name. Wow. Okay, nice to meet you, Gundrick. And
Thank you.
and you, Mr. Aarakocra.
That's Jim.
I am Justinius Maximus Bartholomew Harrison Martha Jackson Francisco the Fourth.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. They told me to call you Jim. Okay. So yes, fantastic. Yeah, great to meet you guys. So welcome to the Pariah Guild. It's not much. I tried to tidy up before you guys got here, but Alvis and I just got back from a hunt, so we're both pretty tired.
You hunt?
I can. Yeah, so we do stuff outside of the school. We go on like monster hunts, stuff like that. There's only two of us in this guild, so it's a living. Let me go grab Alvis. So she runs back upstairs, and you hear a disgruntled voice from upstairs, like, "Oh, like what the fuck?" And then you see Sar like literally running back down the stairs with a pretty disheveled guy, like fireman style, just running down the stairs, and then she throws him onto the ground in front of you, and she goes, "Yes, so this is Alvis. He's our guild president or guild master, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, so here he is." And as he's laying down on the floor, he just hasn't moved this entire time. You can tell he's very leaned. Obviously, he's very sleep deprived, and he has really, really messy, like brown, long hair. He has like leather armor on and like a really long, dark green shawl, and he has like just a long sword on his hip and stuff like that. But he's just very unenthused about this entire thing.
This
Oi,
is our
is he alive?
Oh no, he's very much alive. He just does not want to be there. He goes, "Sup."
Hey, so what's the deal with this guild? Why is there only 2 members? Is that how the guild's always been, or did something unbecoming happen to the rest of the members?
Well, everyone who's come here, they just don't want to stay because we're on like the outskirts of the pavilion, and a lot of the other guilds are fun, I guess. But I don't really care either way. I just want to go out and get my job done and come back and sleep. So, if you guys want to stay here, you can stay here. I'm sure Sar would enjoy the company, but for me, just let me sleep and let me go out and do my job. And if you guys want to roll some stuff here, you can definitely roll
would I
insight,
roll?
perception, history, whatever you want to do. If you don't want to roll,
I'm
you
not
don't have
really
to.
interested in this person. He seems
Cool.
like a loser.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Can I do I know immediately, since I like kind of knew a little bit about the guilds, know how many people are in them? Approximately.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's fair. I can give you. Yeah, I'll give you that. So definitely among the guilds, the Lion's Pride and the Academium guilds are definitely the largest ones. And then
Are we talking like thousands, or are we talking like hundreds, or are we talking like 50 people though?
we could talk. Yeah, it's about like literal thousands. So this is it's a very popular university. So Academia probably has a few thousand students. Lions Pride definitely has a few thousand students. Ouroboros is probably one of the smaller ones with maybe just under 1,000, and then Revelry is kind of in between both of them. It's kind of for drifters who don't really want to study, just kind of want to party and stuff like that. So that's kind of like the population ranges of the guilds. Yeah, so yeah, you rolled a 16, so you definitely know the Pariah Guild. Obviously he's telling the
Actually,
truth.
no, I rolled it. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. I
Yeah,
did.
you
roll
rolled
16.
about Pariah Guild. So yeah, you definitely know that you kind of like heard about the reputation of Pariah Guild, where it's a very small guild, but you didn't know it would be like this small with just 2 people.
Sick. I look around and I'd be like, I get to sleep in a bed. Didn't get to do that when I was a wee little soldier back in the day. This is an upgrade.
And with that,
Soldier.
yeah, and Alvis kind of perks up a little. You can kind of see he perks up. He goes, "Soldier." It's like, what did you do?
When I was a wee little lass, I ran away from my family for a bit and was forced into the army. So I have seen my fair share of
Yeah.
battles.
Gundrick, roll insight on Alvis real quick.
All right, I'm rolling an insight. I got a 5.
So you can see that he kind of is just looking at you, but you can't really tell why he's looking at you.
I wave at him.
And then he's at this point he's still laying on the floor too, so he just gives you a little like from the floor. He gives you a little nod from the floor.
What's up, nod?
Yeah, so Sar goes, well, anyway, so yeah, feel free to put your stuff in your rooms upstairs. But yeah, if you guys want to like ask us any questions, if you want us to show you around and
Yeah,
stuff.
wait, what is the room sitch like? Is it like
Yes.
pairs or?
No, you guys are all have your own rooms. We have enough space here at Pariah. Literally, we have enough space because everyone kept leaving and stuff. So we hope you guys stay for a long, long time. So yeah, go ahead and pick your rooms upstairs.
Where is the nearest roost?
So there is kind of like an attic room you can take if you want.
Dibs.
Is there like a one that's like kind of in like a little like a nook or like a little hidey hole kind of type room?
Yeah, I'm not going to be too like upset or like tight about these rooms. So you guys can have your rooms be however you want, pretty
Give him a
much.
crawl
Nice.
space. You get a crawl
Yeah,
space.
no, that's what I want. I want a little shifty crawl space, but then nobody
Alright,
else knows where the
nice.
entrance is.
He's in the walls.
I walk into whatever is the nearest available room, and that is my room.
Okay, sick.
Do any of the rooms have balconies? I want a balcony.
Cool. Yeah, so you can have the room that's like right above the Pariah sign.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
So
cool.
where did
Yeah,
I
it
end
could
up,
be a good,
Ethan?
representation for
You
this
kind of
guild
just
here.
so Gundrik's room, you kind of just go up the stairs and hang an immediate left, and you're in Gundrik's room.
Awesome. What does my room look like?
It just looks like a normal schmormal room with enough space for some stonemason stuff, I guess.
But
That's
what is
all
a
he
normal
needs.
room? This is D&D.
Yes, you're right. I have to describe everything. So the room, let's say it's what's a good size? 15 feet by 15 feet. There's already kind of like a bed frame there for you. You just throw your bedroll on it. There's a desk there. You have a small window, so there's some light in the room, and then you have a little nightstand with a fresh candle in its little wick for you. So that's pretty much everything.
Gundrik's
Skiz-
pleased.
I think
Nice.
Skiz is gonna go into his room and immediately set it up to like look like smaller than it like originally was, and is immediately like putting up like a little false wall in the back so we can have like a little space that nobody else knows about.
Roll deception.
Deception. Okay, cool. I think I'll
How good is your false wall?
7 plus. Hold up. Plus 5, 12.
So Sar is like walking around upstairs. She kind of peers into your room. She says, "Huh? What are you doing in here?"
I'm just gonna go. I'm hold my finger up to my lips, the little sign, and just like give her a little wink, and then just keep going at it.
And she goes, she's at this point she's kind of desperate for new guild members, so she goes, "Okay," and then she just turns around and walks back down the hallway. So yeah, so you guys are all getting cuddled into your rooms. You're unpacking everything. Star kind of like drops by each room and is saying like, "Hey, if you guys want to go to the other guilds like rush events, like I can definitely take you over there and drop you off and stuff like that." At this point, Alvis is still face down downstairs. He has not moved a single inch. You can tell that boy is very tired, and he will not be joining you. Cesar has extended to you guys the invitation to, go explore the other guilds at this point.
Yeah, I think I want to head to the Ouroboros' rush event.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
in.
what about the rest of you?
I'll follow along as a wherever we're going.
Okay, cool.
I
So
have no
everyone-
idea what to do.
I begrudgingly will follow them, but like a few feet behind. I don't want to be associated with them.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, Sara says, "Yeah, no problem. I can take you guys there. As a warning, I'm pretty sure you've known at this point. Ouroboros is kind of like a, she like puts her hand to her mouth. She goes like a shady guild. So, I can kind of drop you." And she even says, well, even their guild hall isn't actually their main base of operations from what I've heard. So I can take you there, but if you want to, really get to know Ouroboros, I don't think I can help you at that point. So she kind of
It's just like looks like giddy. It's like, oh, this place sounds sick.
yeah, so it's pretty much like follow the leader. Everyone like Star has a little rope for you guys to hold on to. You guys are definitely not holding on to it. She's like, "All right, guys, come on, like let's go." She walks you guys to the pavilion, to the Ouroboros Guild Hall. To be fair, it's a pretty good sized guild hall.
I think I'm gonna immediately try to sneak away from the rest of the crew and like
Okay.
not show up at the same time as everybody else. Do I have to roll for that? Or...
roll stealth.
All right, word. Dude. All right, it's fucking 6 plus 5, 11. Oh wait, no, I've got advantage. Oh, 14 plus 5, 19. I'm out.
Cool. So yeah, so Skiz has successfully departed from the party. Star doesn't really notice. Actually, let me roll opposed for Star.
I was gonna say, can I roll a post?
Yeah, can we roll?
Yeah,
Honestly,
everyone, if you want to roll opposed, roll opposed.
What is it? Oh, nat 20 doesn't even matter. Just
Yeah, so Star doesn't know. What did everyone else roll? If you rolled,
nat 20.
okay. So
Gundrik got a
perception?
3.
Gundrik doesn't know off the bat. Thad,
Are we doing perception?
perception.
I got 9 plus 4.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
So it's
13?
not quite.
Yeah, so only Justinius knows, but it's up to
All right,
Justinius.
I'm like in the back already, so I like see him sneaking off, and I feel like he's kind of small, and I feel like I'm a bird. I'm pretty good at hunting like small prey, so I like take to the sky and follow him, kind of like a mouse, and I'm like stalking my prey.
So Sar goes, Justinius, what are you doing up there? Like, come back down. I'm gonna lead you to the guild. Come on.
And I just like lost interest. I've lost interest. I'm going back to the guild hall or whatever. Just leave.
To Pariah or to?
Well, no, I'm following him, but I'm just
Oh,
lying
okay.
to her.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, and she. Oh, then roll deception if you're lying to Sar.
Oh, sure. I'll probably not do good on that. Oh, 19. My rolls are fire.
Wow.
She rolled a 3, so she definitely does not know. She was like, "Oh, okay, like whatever. Like I'll see you later, I guess." So she's currently in tow with Thad and Gundarik. So I guess it's best to actually go with Skiz and Justinius first, so we can get that out of the way. So Skiz, where are you now in terms of like where do you think you are?
I'm just trying to like basically walk up to whatever like the main rush event that's going on is like happening, right?
Well, there's multiple going on. So Sar's gonna take you to the Ouroboros one first.
Well, yeah, the main like Ouroboros like table.
Oh,
Whatever. I'm just trying to arrive at a different. I'm not trying to be associated with these other people.
gotcha.
Is essentially
Relatable,
like,
relatable.
So are you rolling back up to the table?
yeah, I'm rolling back up to the table, just like apart from the other group. I'm not trying to roll up holding
Gotcha.
on to this fucking.
Well,
lead.
because they're going to the guild hall, to get acquainted there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then that's where I'm heading. I'm just
Oh,
trying
so-
to like head. Yeah, I'm
so-
trying to
so-
go to the same spot. Just
Okay,
like
so you're getting
not
there
at the same
first. You're
time.
getting there first. Okay, so
Staying low. Yeah.
Do we
Yeah.
see him at the table?
Well, he's not. Well, you guys are going to the guild hall right now, so everyone's
going
going
to
to
the
the same.
we're all
all
going
going
to the same
Okay,
place.
same place. Gotcha. So you don't see him because he slipped away first, and then he kind of sprinted ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
fucking.
okay.
So he's
Yeah.
there first, and then I'm also gonna say Justinius is kind of like not right behind him, but at a good enough following distance that Justinius can kind of keep Skiz in eyesight. So as the two of you kind of reach the Ouroboros Guild Hall, you don't really notice anything out of the blue. There's not really any big signage for the rush event. There's not even really a lot of people there. If you had to be honest, there's maybe like 4 or 5 people just milling around the guild hall, like eating, just hanging out, talking and stuff. But otherwise, there's not really much going on here.
Can I roll some sort of like perception? See what-
Yeah. Feel free to roll perception.
All right. I got that. 10.
10, not plus
10
anything.
total or
10 total. It was plus 0.
oh.
Oh, interesting. Okay, Justinius, did you want to roll for perception or no?
I don't got wisdom.
I guess I'll roll perception. I feel like I'm mostly just watching him. Okay, 14 plus. I have no idea what my stats are. 3. So
14 plus 3.
17.
Cool. So Skiz doesn't really notice anything, but Justinius, you see a little white viper in the corner of the guild hall, and you kind of lock eyes with it. It kind of like tilts its head to the side and like acknowledges you, and then it darts away into an alleyway. You want to follow it?
Do I know what the significance of a white viper is?
Nope. You can. It's just a white viper that kind of looked at you and then went into an alleyway. If you want to
Yeah,
follow
that
it or
seems
not.
more interesting than what's going on here. I guess I'll fly over to the alleyway, see what's going on. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll, grab a snack before going home.
Cool. Yeah. So,
Damn.
just so as you follow the white viper, it takes you pretty much like over rooftops, over different alleyways and stuff like that until you reach a bakery. And outside the bakery is a like fair skinned, like frail girl. She's like nervously looking around. She has like a basket in her hand, and she sees you. She kind of like perks up when she sees you, and she runs over, and she goes, "Are you looking for the Ouroboros like guild event too?"
I was, and then I noticed the snake and this white viper and started following it. Do you know where it went?
Oh, a white viper. I don't really know. All the clues I found kind of brought me to this bakery, but I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit lost.
Clues?
Yeah, there's like just subtle like serpent fangs just hanging around and stuff like that. I don't know. They're like relatively hidden, but if you found a white viper, that must be like something of really big significance. And then she extends her hand. She goes, "I'm Francine. Nice to meet you. You can call me Fran for short."
I am Sir Justinius Maximus Bartholomew Harrison Martha Jackson Francisco the Fourth.
Okay, well, I'm not going to remember that, but it's so really nice to meet you. I don't know if you shake hands in Aarakocra or whatever you're from, but my hand's still out here if you want to shake it.
We exchange pleasantries.
Okay, so you both shake hands. Great. And she goes, "Well, do you want to I didn't see any other clues about the Ouroboros event, so do you want to like dip into this bakery with me?"
I'd like to roll perception.
On the bakery or on
No,
Fran?
the bakery. I don't care
On
about her.
Okay, yeah. Roll investigation on the bakery.
Okay. 11 plus. Why do I have +4 investigation? All right,
Oh God.
15.
Okay. So you can tell that the bakery, it's mostly just a bakery, but you can tell there's something a little off about it.
Okay, that's not very. I agree to approach the bakery with caution.
Okay, so Fran, she grabs her hand. She goes, "Great, awesome." So she kind of like drags you towards the bakery, and then she opens the door, and you're greeted with the nice smell of bread. There's fresh, like baguettes, medieval bread, pretzel bread, sourdough bread, rye bread, just
Well,
bread
I
everywhere.
love bread, so
Yeah,
I'm
so
looking around for some good bread.
so yeah, so you so you both are enticed by the smell of bread. You both are walking in. Fran goes, "Oh my god, this is a really nice bakery. Like I think I'm gonna frequent this a lot more often, like on campus and stuff." And then all of a sudden everything goes black, and
Okay.
you cannot see.
How's my night vision? Not good.
Yeah, do you have dark vision or not?
I don't believe so.
Let's
I'm a
see.
bird. I should have dark vision.
I don't know if you have dark vision or not.
I'm
It
hurt, bro.
doesn't
You're stealing my story arc.
doesn't say I have dark vision. Well,
Alright.
I'm sorry. Should have just seen things
Should have
better.
perceived better, bro.
So
I definitely don't have dark vision.
so yeah, everything goes dark, and you can't see like not even 5 feet in front of you. Fran's freaking out next to you. She's like, "Oh my god, like what's going on?" And then you feel a bunch of hands on you, and they're like dragging you. They
Oh.
blindfold you, and you are being taken somewhere that you can't tell where you're being taken. And someone eventually just knocks you on the head, and you're out for a little bit. And
Dang,
while
one knock on the head. I'm that weak. All right.
Yep. We can leave Justinius there for a quick second and then get back to the rest of the crew. So Skiz is still in the Ouroboros main guild hall,
Yeah,
looking
I'm
kind
like
of
tapping my
confused.
foot, like,
Where's everybody at? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah. And then as you're waiting, the doors open and Sar, Gundrik, and Thad walk in. And Sar's like, "Oh my gosh, like you're totally here before us. Like, good job, I guess." And
As
then
we're walking in, we're wrapping up. Thad has been telling them the whole time. So most people think it's about a girl actually, but Wonderwall is truly about an imaginary friend coming. And then that's he's obviously been just monologuing about this the entire walk.
Yeah, and Sar doesn't really care. Sar's just excited to talk to another person. I don't know how Gundrik feels about
Gundrik
that.
has been looking at the stones.
Okay, so no one's really super paying attention to that, but they tolerate it. So everyone walks in. Sar goes, "Oh yeah, so this is the main Ouroboros Guild Hall. Not a lot goes on here, if I had to be honest. It's kind of boring most of the days. The overall guild hall, it's very not like total Slytherin esque, but it's very heavy on the snake motif. There's like snakes everywhere, snake banners, stuff like that. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, I can drop you off here if you want to go to another event. I don't know. I don't really have any contacts in the Ouroboros Guild, so I'm not sure if you want me to kind of ask around for you guys. Like, what do you guys want to do?
I kind of want to look around for like trap doors or like any sort of
Yeah.
like secret passage or something.
Roll investigation.
See, that's a much better roll for me right there.
What did you get?
Dog, I got a 5 plus 6.
11. Okay.
Dang. Plus
So-
6.
Can't catch a fucking break.
As much as you've tried, you cannot seem to find a trapdoor or any sort of hidden passageways anywhere.
God,
Which
this
one
place
is
fucking lame.
so there are like 4 guilds, right? You have
Yes.
like you got like the Gryffindor one, which is more like classic paladin adventure type,
Mm-hmm.
and then a more academia one,
Mm-hmm.
and then the like creepy one and the party one. Those are the 4,
Yeah, pretty
right?
much. Yeah, they're very reminiscent of Harry Potter houses.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this is definitely like the
Oh.
creepy, shady one that you guys are in. But it doesn't really feel like it. Like the people that are in there are just having a good time, just drinking and stuff. So
I've been wondering this entire time, so I walk up to SARS and I go, "Oi, what are the purposes for these guilds?"
yeah, so I mean, obviously there are big interest points on campus. For a lot of people, they're mainly just going to be where you're going to be spending the night, your main dorm and stuff. You can if you really want to dive into it, you can do activities related to the guild. You can do stuff like outside of the university for the guild. It just really depends on what you want to get out of it. Like for example, for Lion's Pride, and when she says Lion's Pride, the rest of the people in the Ouroboros Guild go like, "Ugh, like fucking Lion's Pride." It's like, yeah, for Lion's Pride, they do a lot of service work outside the university, and they often volunteer with the Knights of Waterdeep and stuff like that. Ouroboros, I'm sure you've heard a lot of like shady stuff about it so far, but from what I could tell, I've never used their services, so I can't really tell you anything on that end. But I know they do offer ways for stuff to get done from what I've heard. In Revelry, they don't really do much there. They kind of just party all the time. So if you want to go and look for a good time, that's where you want to go. And for the academium, that's where you just go and study. There's a lot of magic stuff there. It's a really large tower, so I'm sure you can find some cool hidden books and stuff there. So yeah.
Is that where the builders would be?
Um, I would say the builders are honestly more in tune with, like the Lions Pride Guild, like service work and stuff like that.
Then I want to go there.
So you want to go there? Cool. What about you two? I can take Gundrik over there right now, but what about you two, Thad and Skiz? What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, it's like the revelry on the way. I might just like stop in. I was talking with my bro earlier there about
Yeah,
popping
I
by
can
the
drop
game.
you off back at the table. I don't think their guild hall's open right now since they're prepping for their large rush party at the end of the day. But I could definitely drop you back off at the table if that's
Yeah,
what
I
you
can
want to
check it
do.
out. See what's up over there.
Yeah, for sure. And Skiz.
I think I'm gonna hang around here a little bit more. Try to figure out what's going on. So far, I'm not really on the right track. I don't feel.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. So Sar takes Thad and Gundren back out of the guild hall, and as you are traveling, we flash back to Justinius, and we leave Skiz at the Ouroboros Guild Hall. So Justinius, you wake up. It's very damp and it's very musty where you are. Um, the blindfold is off your eyes at this point. You wake up. You're not tied to anything. You kind of are sat in a chair. Fran is in the chair next to you, and as you wake up, you're in an office of some sorts, and in front of you is a large, muscular man, just sitting on like the office desk, pretty much. He's kind of leaning up against it, arms crossed, and he goes, "Ugh, I see you're awake, huh?
Who are you?
Me? I'm Troy."
My name is Sir Justinius Maximus Bartholomew Harrison Martha Jackson Francisco the Fourth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call you that, so I'm just gonna call you Jim. Is that okay, Jim? Yeah, cool. Thanks,
Why does
Jim.
everyone always say that?
Because it just makes sense to me. I don't know. Anyways, I'm Troy, and oh, what's your name, little girl? And then she goes, oh, I'm Francine, but why are we here? And Troy, he kind of chuckles to himself a little bit, and he says, "Well, it looks like you two found the entrance, or I guess the um, kind of all the clues along the way to the Ouroboros Guild, and we're always looking for real crafty people around here to join our ranks and to you know offer offer your services to the good people of Waterdeep." And he chuckles when he says services. um, and more about Troy, yeah, he's very big, muscular, has an eye patch already. He's got a mohawk. Like, he's probably the toughest dude you could have possibly imagined. Like, ripped shirt, just he has a battle axe leaning up against the desk too, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the vice president around here. Our president doesn't really show themselves as much. To be honest, I've never even really met the president in person."
What do you mean when you say services, Troy?
Services, yeah. So, services is just helping out the people of Waterdeep and getting some good money from them. Getting the job done, if you know what I mean.
I see. And why would I want to help out these other people? What's in it for me?
Well, at the end of the day, so everyone in the Ouroboros Guild is kind of not under contract, but you kind of get commission for every job you do, and we let you take 100% of the cut. We don't get anything from it. So if you want to get rich fast, you come to the right place.
Okay, and I take a second to think about it, and then I ask, so tell me more about the guild leader.
Oh, but so the only thing I really know about our guild master, their name. If I had to be honest, they don't even have a name. We all just call him the Toxicant around here. Um, they show up once in a blue moon. We don't really see their face. They wear a mask at all times. They wear black robes. They're kind of just in and out most of the times. I've had one conversation with the guild master, and they literally just told me to go do something. And when I came back, they were gone. So I just left it on this here desk, and he passed the desk. And then he says, but in terms of day-to-day stuff, I kind of run the operation around here. I take the jobs in, and then I gauge interest to see who's interested, and I hand them out to people. But yeah.
So then, what do you? Why have you brought us here?
Like I said, you followed the clues right, and I'm surprised this little one, and he's pointing at Francine. He's like, I'm surprised she found her way in here. She does not seem like the Ouroboros type. But I mean, you seem real smart to be able to get here. Not many people have found here, if I had to be honest. You two are pretty much like 2 of 4 people that have found their way here, and we're very, very picky. Literally anyone else who doesn't find their way here, we kick them out, even if they're assigned to us.
Quick clarification question: we're tied up, right?
No, you're not tied up.
Oh,
You're
but
just
we
sitting. You're sitting in some very comfortable love seats.
Oh, nice. Okay, that changes the vibe a lot. Okay.
No, yeah, no, he's not like threatening you or anything. He's just like you guys are just
Well,
having a
we were
conversation.
blindfolded.
Hey, it's just to keep the sanctity of the Ouroboros hideout. No one can know where it is. Not even the members really know. The only ones who know where it is me and the guild master. Everyone else goes kind of through the same thing that you just did. They walk into the bakery, maybe eat some bread, and then when they're ready, they get dragged in here.
I'm still very upset that you kidnapped us before I got to pick out any of that lovely bread. Personally.
Oh, I mean, if you want to go back to the bakery, feel free. You don't have to give me an answer at this time, but in the future, if you want to give us an answer about whether you want to work with us, at this point, I probably understand that you're part of some other guild, but if you ever want to work with us in the future, feel free. Just walk in to the bakery, say like, "Hey, I'm ready." After gobbling some bread, and then we'll take you out back.
I had no intention of wasting my time joining any of these silly guilds. However, I am intrigued at the prospect of compensation. So,
yeah, like I said, I mean, definitely the jobs you take on here are, a bit more on the risky side, if you catch my drift. But yeah, you definitely get your payday at the end of the day if you do them.
if I were interested in taking on such a job, what what would be sort of the process to look at my options?
Yep, just walk into the bakery, say I'm ready, someone will grab you, and then you'll probably be dragged back here to me, and then I'll lay out some options for you, and we can go from there. It's not a very lucrative process. It's just we just can't have you knowing where the base is.
What options are there right now?
Since the beginning of the year, not much. A lot of the stuff is being handled by me and some upper echelon members. So definitely probably don't expect anything for the first few weeks. But after that, we might have some little grunt jobs for you to do, if you know what I mean.
I will keep your offer in consideration then, and
Yeah.
perhaps we will meet again.
Yep, sounds good. And
then
he's
what was the name of this person next to me?
so yeah, you're talking to Troy. The one next to you is Francine. She's clearly very, very scared about this whole thing. She did not like being grabbed at all, and she's kind of just like not like quaking in the chair, but she's physically uncomfortable. And she goes, "Yeah, I don't think this is really what I want. If you can kind of just send me on my way, I won't tell anyone about this place. I swear." And then Troy goes, "Well, uh, you're gonna have to get some, work done." And then Francine says, "What do you mean?" And then he turns to you, and then he says, "Jim, you're free to go." And then he kind of snaps his fingers, and green mist starts to envelop you as you kind of lose vision.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Can
you
I
want
I'll keep an eye on her.
well, it's not a matter of you keeping an eye on her. We just can't have her know that she was ever here,
Oh, are you gonna erase like her memory then?
Yeah, because I mean, she knows about the bakery.
Kill her!
She knows about literally everything I just told you. She's been sat here, and she just told me she didn't want to do it. So she's gonna get some work done.
Interesting. I would be very interested in learning more about this memory eraser process in due time.
In due time. Oh yeah, if you ever work your way up the Ouroboros ranks, yeah, I could definitely tell you. But as of right now, legally can't tell you it. Signed an
Legally.
signed an NDA with our guild master, the Toxicant. So yeah, you're free to go. Do you want me to send you back right now? And I'm just gonna have a nice little chat with what's your name, Fran? Yeah, Fran. I'm gonna have a nice little chat with Fran.
Yeah, sounds good. I will talk with you later, probably.
Yep.
Goodbye, Fran.
Yep,
Then I give
so-
her a friendly wave. Goodbye until she forgets everything.
Yeah. So Troy snaps his fingers. Green, like I said earlier, green mist envelops you. You lose vision of the whole situation, and you, as you are kind of fading out of consciousness, you hear Fran like, no, like, get away from me. Like, what are you doing? Blah. Like all the he's freaking out, and Troy said, don't worry, it'll be fine. And you totally lose consciousness, and when you wake up next, you're back in the bakery. You're sitting down at a table, nice steaming.
And
Nice,
I want to
some
go
bread.
get my bread.
Yeah. There's lots of bread at your discretion.
Is
What
there a
bread?
shopkeep?
Yeah, there's definitely a person there. Like, oh, like, hey, sir, what kind of
What
kind
is
of
your
bread?
recommendation for the best bread in this land?
Probably the pipeweed pumpernickel bread. It's our famous pipeweed bread that we infuse ourselves.
Infused with what?
Pipeweed.
Oh. I'll
Is it
take
not,
it.
is it not in the
Damn.
name? It's called pipeweed bread. I mean, come on, man. What do you want me to do?
Hey, I'm still woozy from the mist, alright? I'll take it.
Don't mention the mist outside of this shop, or I'm gonna have to do some work on you, little bucko. And he hands you a piece of.
I can be discreet, sir.
So he hands you a piece of pipeweed bread, and he goes, "All right, this one's on the house." And then
That's
he's
good, 'cause I
like,
don't have any money.
"Yeah." He's like, "And I'll see you around. You know where to find me."
Yes. Take care, sir.
So yeah, so Justinius leaves, and let's go back to Gunderic and Thad. So at this point, we can stop by the revelry table first. That's on the way to the Lions Pride Guild Hall. Star kind of sidles up to Erdo. She's like, "Hey, Erdo, how you doing? These are a couple of my new, little pledges, little freshmen. They wanted to drop by and hang out for a little bit, and I guess I'm here for the ride too. So what's up and stuff like that." Erdo, just you can just see it, just blue sand just coming out of his nose. He's not being subtle about it at all. He's kind of just like sitting there. He's like, "Oh, what's up, Sar? Yeah, blah blah blah." And he sees that, he's like, "Oh, Chad, how you doing, bro?"
Yeah. It's actually Thad, but yeah, it's just so good to see you, dude. I mean, you can call me whatever you want, though.
"Yeah, Chad. Yeah, what are you doing
Yeah.
back here, bro? I told you we're having the party later."
Yeah. How much longer until the party? I heard y'all were still, getting everything all set up and.
Yeah. So we're just here to like drum up interest. The actual party happens, after the opening ceremony of like the whole campus or whatever. But between you
Got
and
it.
me, like our guild leader is gonna be at the opening ceremony, so you definitely don't want to miss it.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, Chad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, do you need anything else from me, or like, yeah? It's clearly
Um,
like just wasted at this point.
Yeah, bro. I think I'm good for now. I'll probably just
Yeah?
maybe come back later. I'll let you
Yeah.
keep up with what you got going on here.
Yeah, and he's getting kind of mucusy and like stuffy. He's like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'll catch you later. What's your name, Brad? Yeah, Brad. I'll catch you later, bro."
Yeah.
Yeah, so he kind of just like zonks out. He's like passed out on the chair at this point. And Sar's like, "Yeah, a lot of the revelry members are like that. So I don't know how much headway you wanted to make here."
No, that's really cool. Yeah, those are like totally my kind of dudes. Just keeping it cool around here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you want to hang out with them, it's, that's your choice, dude. And then so she kind of turns to you both and goes, "Well, do you guys want to go to like Lions Pride now, or do you want me to just drop you off here, Thad, and then you can meet up with us later? Like, what's the?"
No, I'll probably come with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Gunderic, you fine with going right now?
Yup. I'm okay to go.
All right, cool. So the Lions Pride Rush event. So as you walk up towards the building, super fancy. It's ornate, gold everywhere. It's like super nice. Like think of a cathedral times 3. It's massive. Students cathedral. But students are flocking in and out of it. Uh, there's like guards outside of it, but obviously they're like student guards. But they all have armor and like swords and stuff, so they're legit. So as you 3 ascend the steps, I'm assuming just Justinius or Anthony, do you wanna meet back up with them here? I assume you would like be
Well, I
flying over.
wouldn't really know where they are, right? So
Well, I mean, if you wanna,
I would
yeah, if you're
probably be
just flying
flying
over
towards the direction back towards like
the
um
Ouroboros Guild
He
Hall.
could do like a check to see if he notices while flying.
Oh yeah, do you want to do perception? That's a great idea, Jack. Thanks.
I'll do I was gonna say I wasn't flying back to Ouroboros. I'd be flying back to um
Oh, the Pariah Guild.
yeah, but
Oh,
I'll roll a check to see if I see anything interesting going on while I'm
gotcha.
flying. Not
Gotcha.
specifically them, but just
Gotcha.
anything. Uh, dang, another nat 20.
You got a 20? Oh my god. Okay, so
Dude, I better see some interesting stuff going on.
all right, so with your natural 20, with your bird's eye view of the entire campus, not only can you see Sar, Thad, and Gundrick walk up the Lions Pride Hall, you see Skiz kind of just still standing at the Ouroboros Hall, like just
I feel like I'm
poking-
like going around to the members and just kind of like begging, like, please, where's the leader?
Yeah,
How do I get in? Please let me in. I just want to be a part of it.
yeah, you see him begging. You see literally thousands of students like milling around the lawn. You're flying high enough, you can kind of see the upper levels of the academium, like mage tower. It's kind of like a mage tower. It's like one long spire. You can see the upper floors, and you see at the very top one there are some weird glowing purple lights and stuff like streaming out of it pretty much. But you can't really hear what's going on. You just see the lights. And other than that, you can see like at the Revelry Guild Hall, you can see them setting up for the party and stuff like that. You can see them laying out tables and stuff. You also see a massive coliseum that's directly to the right or left. Oh, yeah, to the left of the main lawn. And you see people setting up stuff in the Coliseum as well. You see a tall, slender figure in the middle of the Coliseum, kind of like directing people on where to put stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all you can see with your Nat 20. So it just really depends where you want to go.
Is the academia like the floor with the glowing lights? Is it something that has like a window or something?
There's definitely a few windows, so if you want to fly over and look in, you can definitely try.
Yeah, I'm a fly over there. I don't really
Cool.
care about going to the Lions Guild right now.
Cool. So you fly over to the window. The purple lights are still just strobing out of the top of the tower. And at this point, you're slightly above the clouds too. So you're losing. It's getting kind of thinned air up there, and but it's pretty much clear up there. It's only you and that part of the tower that's visible. The purple lights are coming out, and why don't you make a perception roll for me? Another perception roll.
Okie doke. My perception is +3, and I rolled a 16. So
Ooh.
19.
19. So you get a pretty clear picture of what's going on in there. Yes. Okay. So you see a girl. She's a tiefling, in some very not like long robes, but they're robes. They're wizard robes, you know. And she's kind of like hunched over a book. And as she's at her desk, hunched over a book. And while she's hunched over a book, she has her hand outstretched behind her. She's just like flicking just magic missiles just randomly in the room. And she's like, no, that's not it. That's not it. And roll Arcana to see if
oh boy,
if you
what is-
notice anything magical.
Well, she's shooting magic missiles, I think.
Yeah, but you don't know. But you don't know why she's shooting magic missiles.
Okay, I think that the die I'm using might not technically be weighted properly for use, so we're gonna just roll it online.
Okay. Okay. So.
No wonder you've been getting all these fucking.
Well, it looks like a regular D20, but I was like, I don't know, it might be a bit suspicious. So we'll just
Maybe you're just real lucky.
Did you get just a
Well-
weighted D20?
it's a Magic the Gathering hit die, but it is a
Mm.
D20.
You have been rolling many nat 20s.
Got 2 in 1 session.
True. All right, we will just roll it online, and it is. Why did
20.
it roll 2 dice?
Oh, I don't know. Just take one of them.
The first die is a 10 plus 4.
Okay, so you rolled a 14. Okay, so as far as you can tell, she's just throwing little purple magic missiles into the room and letting them explode for whatever reason. And she's kind of just muttering to herself. She doesn't notice you're there. She's totally absorbed in the book. What do you want to do here?
Is there enough space for me to like enter?
No, the window's closed. It's a glass window and it's closed.
Oh, can I knock on the window?
Yeah, do you want to knock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you knock. She still doesn't like notice you.
Hmm. Um.
Knock harder.
I was gonna say, can I knock Carter?
Yeah, do you want to knock harder?
It's just really loud.
Yeah, roll an unarmed attack against the window.
Unarmed attack is just a D20, right?
No, it's D4.
Or D4. Okay.
Yeah, 1 D4. You're gonna hit it. You're
So
not
it's
gonna
a-
miss the window.
It's a 3.
3. Okay, so you crack the window, and then she whips her head. She's like, "Who goes there?" Pretty much, and she looks. She sees you flying, right there, and then she throws it like she throws her book to the other side of the room, and she just like runs to the window. She opens it, and she's like, "Who are you? Why are you here? And why have you disturbed me?" Like pretty much, she's upset.
I am Sir Justinius
Yeah,
Maximus
I
Bartholomew.
don't care. Why did you disturb me? Why are you here? How did you get up here? Why are you flying? Who are you?
I am an Arakawa. I don't know how to say that word, dude. Arakawa?
Eric Cochra.
Arakakra. Um, we are born with wings.
Yeah, I can see that, obviously. I was being rhetorical and stupid, so tell me, why are you here?
Why are you shooting off a bunch of spells within this tower?
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that. No, I really don't have to tell you that.
Well, I don't have to tell you what I'm doing either. I was just noticed what you were doing and came to, see.
Cool. And then she closes the window, snaps her fingers, and the window repairs itself, and she goes back to her desk and starts firing off the missiles again.
I knock on the window again.
And in between each missile cast, she flips you off in between each one. So she goes boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. And it's clear she just does not want to talk to you right now.
I like this girl. I'm gonna take note of like what she looks like, just in case I see her
Okay.
again.
Yeah, so she's average size. She's about like 5'7". She has long brown hair, glasses. She has a really floppy like wizard hat on. And yeah, long kind of purplish robes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. She's not like too outstanding in appearance other than her robes.
Okay, and then I'll go back to the pariah place.
Okay.
Gonna
So
go
just
sleep, I think.
yeah, so Justinius is back at the home base. So let's go back to Skiz real quick so we can see what Skiz has been doing. So from where we last left you, you were kind of begging people to let you into Ouroboros. So let's pick up back on that conversation.
Let me talk to your leader, man. He'll think I'm so cool. Come on, please. I just need.
Yeah.
Let me in.
So the guy you've been talking to, let's name him Budley. So Budley's he's just sitting there. He's like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you're in our guild hall, so you can hang
Look,
out here if
Bubbly,
you want.
Mr. Bubbles, like,
Yeah.
I have a lot to offer. I got heart, man. I got heart. And
Yeah, I can clearly see you got heart, and
give me a chance.
roll persuasion. Word.
I'll take anything at this point. 13.
Actually, roll with advantage because you've been here for so long and it's starting to annoy them.
That's 20!
Cool. So Budley goes, fine, follow me. So he takes you outside the guild hall, down the alleyways, over the rooftops, and you eventually come to a bakery. And as you get to the bakery, you see a smaller girl, a small, like, fair skinned, brown hair girl. She walks out at, like, kind of dazed with a loaf of bread in her hand, and she goes, and she kind of, like, stumbles down the street.
Oh, I just want
And
bread.
then Budley goes, "Here we are."
This is a bread shop. Is this some kind of joke, bro? Like
Ah,
I don't appreciate you pulling my leg like that.
And then he sighs again. He's like, "All right, follow me." So he takes you in the bread shop, and he sits down at a table and gestures you to sit with him.
I'm gonna sit down, yeah.
Cool. And then he turns to the shopkeep. He goes, "Do the thing." And the shopkeep claps his hands, and everything goes dark. You feel the hands on you, and you are knocked out for a little while. And we can do a little time skip where you wake up, and before we go back to Lion's Pride, where you wake up in the office with Troy. And then you're sitting there, and then Troy and Budley are both at the desk, and Troy goes like, "What the hell, Budley? Like, come on, man." And then Budley's like, I don't know what to say. Like, he was literally in there for hours, and I couldn't take it anymore. And Troy
Howdy,
goes,
my name's Skiz.
"I am not talking to you right now." And then he back to talking to Budley. He's like, "Yeah, but still, why the hell did you lead him here?" And Buddy's like, "I don't know. I mean, look at him. He's a small guy. He's got heart. You probably fit into some weird ass spaces we got for him." Troy
He's
goes,
just nodding enthusiastically.
and Troy goes, That's probably true." So he turns back to you. And he goes, "Skiz, right? That's your name."
Skiz, yeah, you can call me Skiz.
And he's like, "Yep, I'm Troy. Yeah, basically, while I can't legally poach you from your guild, which I understand is the Pariah Guild, you can still come work with us under contract, pretty much. You'll get paid for all the jobs and shit that you do. Do you have any questions for me?"
Look, T-Bone,
Don't, Troy.
thinking
Call
this
me
is
Troy.
the place for me.
No,
No,
no.
yeah, of course, T-Bone. No,
No, Troy.
we're gotta chill like that.
No,
now.
call me Troy.
Got it. All right, so T-Bone.
God damn it. I hate this guy, but I love him at the same time. God, dude. He reminds me of myself.
Whatever you got for me. Look, you can start me off on whatever job you think I can handle, but let me tell you right now, I'm a pretty capable thief. I'm good at what I do. I usually roll with my crew back home, but I can also take on some solo dolo type missions too. All right, like I got a wide variety of skills.
Yeah, but we got a lot of thieves in the Ouroboros Guild, so what makes you different?
What makes me different? Look, man, it's not. Just know that whatever the job is, I get it done. All right, I got you. I don't ask too many questions. I'm in, I'm out, lickety split, and I got what you need. All right, homie. By the time that we get to know each other, I'm sure you'll understand that I'm the type of dude that really should be rolling with these Ouroboroses. All right.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So he gets up from the desk, and he walks over to you, and he kind of leans over to you. It's like, "But if you fuck up one job, you're done. We Ouroboros, we have 100% success rate. Not because we get every job done, because
Hey.
if someone fails, they're out, and we send someone else to do it."
Hey, I like the sound of that, but don't you worry, dog, because your boy Skiz got a 200% success rate.
That is not possible.
Not.
Look, I may be a meathead, but I know math. I was a math major before I signed up with Ouroboros.
Hey, bro, you give me a job to get one fucking gold coin, I come back with 2 gold coins.
That's
200% success rate.
we'll see about that. And he turns to Buddy. He's like, "All right, take him out of here." And Troy goes back to the desk and kind of leans up on it, and Budley's like, "All right, time to go." Budley
No way, I
claps.
have more.
Yep, the green mist envelops you, and you are transported back to the bakery with Budley. And shopkeep goes, "All right, oh wait, what's his voice again? Oh, he's like, oh, all right, what bread do you want? Do you want
Crushed it.
bread?
I'll take me some jalapeno cheesy bread for the road, sir.
What is jalapeno?
It's some spicy peppers, my guy. You
Spicy.
don't got no
Oh,
spicy
oh
peppers
dear.
around here?
I'll be right back. I can give you something spicy. He takes a loaf of bread. He goes to the back, and you just hear go, and then he comes back to the front, and then he gives you the loaf of bread and says, he's like out of breath. He goes, all right, that should be
Dude, let me
spicy
roll
enough for you.
investigation on this bread.
He gives you the bread. He goes, it should be spicy enough for you now.
Oh fuck. Well, you know what? I rolled a 6 + 6 on investigation, so I think I'm cool with it.
Yeah. So I mean, you with that investigation roll, you do see a little something like in the bread.
Is there a hole in this bread?
There is a hole in the bread, but you can't tell what is like in the bread. You just know that he gave it to you, and that apparently it's spicy now.
Oh, bro, it looks like one of them Boston creams. I love me a Boston cream.
The shopkeep goes,
Bruh.
"Oh, you know me. I don't know what a Boston is, but I do like cream bread. Yes.
Appreciate you, Baker man.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Off you
Give him a
go.
little nod and head out. Yeah.
Yeah. So Skiz, do you want to go join them at Lion's Pride, or do you want to go back to the Pariah Guild Hall?
I'll go walk around and join him at Lions Pride.
Okay, cool. So yeah, as you guys are walking up the steps of Lion's Pride, you see Skiz kind of jogging in the distance. He goes, wait, and then so you guys wait for Skiz, and you guys are all together now, pretty much. And
Hey, what's up, y'all? You want some bread?
Sarah goes, oh yeah, I'd love some bread.
Here you go.
And I rip her off a piece.
And she takes a bite of it, and she's like, oh my god, it's actually kind of spicy. I like it.
Yeah, no, the baker said he added his own spices.
Oh yeah, the baker. Oh my god, he's great. I love the baker. And at this point, she kind of ushers you guys into the Lion's Pride Rush event. So,
Gundrick will also take some bread.
oh yes,
Dad takes one look at the bread. And I'm all right.
cool. So yes, the Lion Pride's Rush event. So the Lion's Pride Rush event is clearly the most prim and proper of the rushes. Nobles litter the hall, and they're either dressed in either military regalia or very expensive clothing. The event takes place in the main guild hall, and as the players make their way in, or as you guys make your way in, a fanfare of trumpets and horns can be heard. As the fanfare starts to die down, a rather short blonde girl makes her way to the center of the event and stops. While she's very small in stature, her mere presence alone commands a room. Her icy blue eyes are unwavering, and when she raises her hand like this, the fanfare stops. And she's fully dressed out in military gear, like epaulets, just spalders, everything. She looks like she's a military commander at this point. And she goes, welcome, potential pledges and current members of the Waterdeep chapter of Lion's Pride. It is my great honor to speak before you all today. As the protectors and builders of the sanctity of this university and realm, it brings me great joy and relief to see so many faces that want to serve the common people. I will admit I am not wonderful at this type of public engagement, nor do I wish to bore you at all, so please enjoy the rest of this event. If you have any questions about our great guild, I'll be receiving guests in my office. So she then promptly turns about face and strides off to her office with the fanfare rising again and the applause of pledges, nobility, everyone raising their glasses to toast her. And
While she was making her speech, I think Skiz was walking around trying to like sneak some dollar bills or some coins from people's pockets.
all right, roll.
Invaluable.
So first roll stealth.
Okay. Stealth roll. 17. I rolled a nat 1 at first. That could have been bad.
Okay, good. So 17. And then roll sleight of hand on depending on how many people you want to pickpocket. You have to do each one individually.
Oh, okay. Well, I hit my first one, which was a 10. It's 10 plus 5, so
Here.
15.
Yeah, so
Did I fail already?
No, let's we'll do so basically for you, we'll do it so let's say there's 3 targets pretty much and they'll increase in difficulty. So the first one's the easy one and you passed it. So with
Okay.
that one, you get a couple of gold coins from that person.
All right. I think I am gonna go for the second target.
Cool. So go ahead and roll sleight of hand again.
16.
16. Okay, you passed that one. So in this one, you get 4 gold coins and a small ceremonial dagger.
Huh. Huh. Damn. All right. So that's 6 gold coins and a ceremonial dagger. And you know what? I think I'm gonna. Fuck. Nah, Skiz is going for it.
Yep.
Yeah, saw that coming.
You know, I would probably not, but your boy Skiz doesn't really have him. 12.
Nope. So as soon as your hand just nears the pocket of the last noble, a knight just turns a corner. He goes, "Hey, what are you doing there?"
Oh, sorry, bro. You dropped this, and I'm gonna lift up one of the gold coins that I snatched from the other people.
And then the knight goes, yes, good citizen, good job, proud of you." And
Oh, you know me. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's,
and he goes, you know, you really fit in here at Lion's Pride. Yeah. Why don't you?
Say
you
I'm
get-
respectable.
Yeah, why don't you go on and see the guildmaster whenever you want?
Oh yeah, okay. What's his name?
You mean
I
her
just-
name?
About this man.
Got him.
I believe she just gave that striking welcoming address. Her name is. I need to scroll back up. Her name is Lamelia Tors Laurent, and she is a formidable second-year student that clawed her way up to guildmaster in only her second year. So that'll tell you everything you need to know about her.
Yeah, no, I'll check out Lemony LaCroix later. I'm gonna go meet up back with my crew.
It's Lamelia, but yep, sounds good. And the knight, as as swiftly as he turned the corner, he backtracks just as quickly around the corner. So yeah, what do you guys want to do in the overall rush event?
Gundrick looks around and he's like, all these children playing soldier. None look like stonemason.
Well, Sar goes, "Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's all mixed in here with like, soldiers and builders of the realm. If you want more information, I can take you back to the guildmaster office if you guys want to go and talk to Lamelia. I know Lamelia personally, and her and I are great friends. So if you guys want to talk to her,
Is that hot chick that was giving the speech earlier?
yeah, I mean, she is a little cutie. So I mean, I'm not saying I can hook you guys up, but I could definitely make an introduction for you."
Yeah.
I'm happy to talk with short girl about stonemasons.
Cool. So you guys, I assume Skiz, you're kind of back with them too. Or-
Yeah, I'm
cool.
just kind of following.
So
them.
she kind of weaves you guys through the crowd and through a couple corridors, and you come to a smaller like wing of the building, basically, and a cool. So as you guys approach these, or you guys are in the smaller wing of Lion's Pride now, and you approach the very tall man, he looks down at you guys and he goes, "Hello, pledges. Here to see Lamelia, I suppose." And Sar looks up at him. She goes, "Hi, Corelio. Yeah. So we're here to see Lamelia. I'm just giving them a tour around campus. They're technically with my guild, but I figured showing them around the other guilds wouldn't hurt." And Corelio goes, "Oh, yeah, makes sense." And he goes, "Very good. In you go." And he steps to the side and opens the door for you. It's a very large metal door, and he does it with one hand. So he's a very strong boy. And as you guys walk into, it's kind of like an office space. It's a very spacious stone office. Like the walls are cobblestone, the ground is like smooth marble. Along the walls, there's like mannequins holding like various armor pieces, and there's a lot of weapon racks and stuff. And Lamelia is sitting behind a very large oaken desk. She's furiously like signing papers and reviewing reports and stuff. And in the center of the room, there's like 2 couches on either side that are kind of faced towards the desks too. and there's like a nice pristine glass coffee table in the middle as well. And Lamelia, she notices you guys, acknowledges, and gestures for you guys to sit pretty much.
Hey, sweet digs you got here.
She goes, "Oh yeah, thank you. I mean, I tend to really not like all of this, you know, prestigious and fancy stuff. I wasn't really raised like that. I'm a military person, so I'm not used to all of this, being a guild master and stuff like that. But I'm trying to make it work. Yeah. So what brings you guys to my office?
Military person? How are you a military person?
Well, it's a very very long, not very long backstory, but it's a backstory in and of itself. Um, So I'm a princess from a neighboring kingdom, and basically I transferred here to learn how to become a better knight and a better leader. Because eventually I'm going to have to take over my kingdom, and I need experience and I need leadership experience specifically. So I came to UOW to get that, and safe to say, in my first year, I think I have gotten that. Second year, we'll see how it goes.
I hope you're able to keep to the pretty knight stuff. Stay away from battlefield. No fun. No fun.
I I mean, but that's where I feel at home. The battlefield. I fought in my fair share of battles, so it kind of feels like second nature to me. And plus, if no one's, I have to be out there myself personally to look after my soldiers. So, it's all second nature to me. But I really appreciate your concern.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was looking for stonemasons. Do you have many
Oh,
stonemasons in your guild?
yeah, we do end up recruiting a lot of various artisans and builders with our guild just because, they get protection from our soldiers and we escort them to construction sites and we help them. I can set you up with some like expert stonemasons, some third and fourth years if you want me to.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Let me let me get your. She kind of like digs around in her desk a little bit, and then she like scribbles on um like a piece of parchment. And she hands to you. She's like, here's my crow's like nest office or whatever. Just if you ever find a crow or a carrier pigeon, just write me a letter and you can send it there. So she basically just gives you her phone number at that point.
I just give any crow piece of paper with your
Well,
number and
any
they take to you?
any university crow, you'll know they have little like scarves on them. They're kind of cute.
Little scarves.
Yeah, that's kind of how
Intriguing.
we. Yeah, that's kind of how we communicate on campus. Like Sar and I, we exchange like crow mail every single day, and that's how we talk to each other.
Every
Stuff
day.
like that.
Well, thank you. I
Yeah, of
will
course.
I will see these crows myself.
Yeah, just send me like a quick message about like your qualifications and stuff, your experience level, and then I can set you up with someone appropriate for you.
So, speaking of setting things up, what we could maybe set up a little something between you and me.
Oh yeah, like an informational thing, or like what is the what kind of meeting is this?
Yeah, maybe like, are you interested in information about, I don't know, dinner or something like that? Maybe.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, she kind of like looks at Sar, and Sar's like, I don't know. And then Lamelia goes, yeah, sorry, I'm really busy. I'm a
Oh yeah, yeah,
princess,
yeah.
princess
Swinging
and
this
stuff like
bell.
that. But I mean, I'll see you around, I
Yeah,
guess.
of course. Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, obviously not at parties and stuff because I don't go to those. I'm really busy with, training my troops and stuff like that. But I mean, around campus, if you ever come by here, I'll see you. But definitely not at parties. I don't like going to parties.
Good to know, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
I think Skid's just gonna pat Thad on the back. She's like, "Hey, maybe not this one, Chief. You get the next one."
Yeah. But anyways, Lamelia goes, yeah, I mean, if you guys ever need to talk to me or anything, I have a pretty open office despite, Corelio standing outside at all hours. I've told him to stop that, but I really don't need the protection. I'm stronger than Corelio. But
Can I do an insight check to see how strong this
yeah,
chick is?
yeah, for sure.
All right, 14.
With the 14, you can tell she could probably beat every single person in the room at the same time,
Damn.
except for maybe Sar.
Skiz, you mean?
Sar?
Skiz?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean,
Interesting.
yeah, the power dynamic. I mean, obviously they're probably around equal since they're really good friends. But yeah,
So
so
friendship
yeah,
is how you level up.
Of course.
yeah,
Is everyone here just a combatant? Like, is D&DU just filled with like bloodthirsty like warriors at this point? If even
No.
Sar is like a battle hardened.
No, I mean you'll come across people that obviously might be high in level, but they are completely just non-combatants.
Okay.
Yeah, but
But these two
Lamelia
are
is
combatants.
Lamelia is strong. She is a very capable warrior in of herself.
I mean, you don't get to be fucking leader of your house without that, I guess.
Yeah. So Lamelia, yeah, she goes, well, yeah, if you guys, like I said, if you need me, I'll be here. I am going to be at the opening ceremony later tonight, so you'll probably see me there. I won't be in the stands. I'll be participating, so you'll see me kind of in action for the first time, you know? She kind of like gives a little giggle, and then she gives a little look at her shield and lance on the wall.
Oh shit.
So like fighting at these ceremonies then?
Oh yeah, I'm surprised Sarah didn't tell you. And Sarah was like, yeah, I was kind of just too busy giving them the tour. And then he goes, oh no, it's fine. Pretty much at the opening ceremony, the headmaster will give a short address, and then there is kind of like a battle ceremony after to kind of show off the strength of the guild masters of each major guild, pretty much. But yeah, I'll be fighting in that, so keep an eye out for me, stuff like that.
Will do.
But yeah, so and she's like, well, I kind of got to get back to work. I got to finish up all these reports and papers before the ceremony. So yeah, if you guys want to leave or if you want to hang out and watch, I don't know why you want to watch, but if you want to hang out, you can do that too. But yeah, you guys feel free to hang around the guild hall and stuff like that.
Bad, this is your chance.
I think Skiz is probably just gonna head back.
Yeah, what does the rest of the party want to do?
Yeah, I'll head out. Can't come
Cool.
on too strong.
Yeah, everyone else wants to biggity bounce.
Yep.
Dad's
Cool.
biding their time, waiting to play their cards.
So yeah, so Sar kind of gives a farewell to Lamelia and says bye to Corelio on the way out. And so outside of the guild hall, Sar's like, well, there's not really much else to do here. Looks like all the tables are kind of setting up for the day. So if you guys want to head back and rest before going to the opening ceremony, we can do that as well.
I think
Yeah.
that's the play.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
good.
got some posters
So-
to put up in my room.
Yeah, so you guys go back to the Pride Guild Hall. Alvis has still not moved an inch from when you guys. He's still on the floor, face down.
Respect.
Ooh,
And
ooh.
Sar-
All right, I'm gonna pick his pockets.
All right.
I-
Do sleight of hand
Oh, you know I will.
with disadvantage.
You know I don't want that. You said with disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
All right, that's a 4 + 5, 9.
So as your hand reaches his pocket, it almost reaches his pocket. His right arm immediately just shoots out and grabs your hand really tight, and you feel like your hand is going to break. And he's face down, so his face just turns to the side. He goes, "What are you doing?"
Oh, sorry.
No, what are you doing?
You know, it's
And his grip like increases.
you look like you were encumbered by maybe some of the change in your pocket. It looked like it wasn't as comfy for you to sleep with, and I was trying to help you out.
And he says through gritted teeth, he goes, "I am fine. Just go to your room." And then he lets go of your hand, and your hand is very sore. It's not enough to like cause actual physical damage to you, but it's very sore. And he kind of just
Gonna
like turns over and goes back to sleep.
I'm just gonna rub my hand and just kind of like grumble and head over to my room.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah,
sleepy
you guys
lad,
are-
bro.
You guys are in until the opening ceremony, and this might be a good place to stop. Hey everyone, thanks so much for listening to D&DU. We're having a blast making this podcast and learning every step of the way. We hope you enjoyed listening to our banter and our shenanigans, and we hope to keep on delivering great content from this homebrew campaign. Feel free to follow the podcast so you can get notified about every new episode, and we'll be looking to maybe deliver some other content other than this campaign. Again, thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.